What up, people? It's me, Fuji, and we're back with another review. Now I know what you're thinking. Damn, dude, where's the gameplay? Where are all these Twitch VODs you used to upload? Well, they're on my Twitch. It's where I play games that I'm probably gonna do a review about and play with my friends and my viewers. I've decided to no longer just upload my Twitch VODs and instead keep it to reviewing the games I play on there. All you gotta do is go on Twitch, look for Fujitaka Kurio. Join us, play some games with us, or just lurk. Whatever suits your fancy, and I'll see you there. But back to the review of the, in the words of the handsome Nocturnus, game of the decade, Hades. Bro, where do I even begin? Maybe with a warning. See, first and foremost, I don't want you to pay too much attention to the gameplay in the back. As much as I love the game, I'm not too good at it. Especially not now. I haven't touched the game since January with all of these releases of other games and just different things that my viewers wanted me to test out, try out, play with them, etc. I've also been dragged into a lot of Smash Bros by not only Nocturnus but also a good friend of mine, Fox. And I've been having a blast with that, but I did really miss Hades. And so let's talk about it for a bit. I want to stress that this is not your typical Souls-like experience. The amazing talented people of Supergiant Games came up with a way that even throughout failure, you'll grow stronger. Which means that in turn, you'll get to experience the incredible story that this game tells you. See, we play as the handsome lad Zagreus, who despite his often deadpan way of expressing himself, carries a lot of enjoyable personality to explore. From snarky remarks to straight up sass and sarcasm, making him one of the most entertaining protagonists in gaming at the moment. Even the supporting casts that play varying sized roles in the story are super fun to experience and speak to at any given moment in time. From the likes of the big man himself, Hades, or to your own personal punching bag, Skelly. The further you progress through the story, the more characters you come across, and the more battles start to change. Small enemies that you encounter normally change the stronger that you get to keep the challenge. But bosses begin changing up their routines and way of fighting. Some even get help where they didn't before. It's an always changing experience that will never leave you bored whenever you delve down again. And now I know what you're thinking. Fuji, you're moving too fast. You're forgetting about... Nah. Don't get me wrong. Of course I'm not gonna forget about him. How can anyone not talk about the goodest boy this planet has ever seen? The one and only three-headed flufferdoodle Cerberus, who has had many interpretations over the years. But I have to say, this one is definitely my favorite. I'm a simple man. Cerberus in this game looks like a German Shepherd. I've always had German Shepherds in my life. I've grown up with one. Until recently, we had two of them. So, I guess I have a slight itty bitty bias for the way Cerberus looks in this game. But any game in this day and age where you get to pet whatever animal they put in already gets big pluses in my book. But Hades takes it a step further. Not only do you get to pet Cerberus whenever you return and he is there, but you also get to talk to him and hear the adorable sounds that he is capable of making. Which, by the way, I am super curious how they got those sounds and what good boy they have at their office that made those sounds, because I want to see it. Or good girl, I don't care. As long as it's a puppy, I don't care. But honestly, even if this game consisted of just interacting with Cerberus and petting him all day, this game would have still received all of my praise. Like I said, I'm a simple man. I see Doggo, I want to pet Doggo. You allow me to pet dog on your game? I love your game. Good job in buying my heart with a fluffer pupper. But before we go off track, we need to talk about this game. More. We need to talk more about this game, especially the gameplay. Good God. The gameplay of Hades is so satisfying. From the gameplay loop to the reactive controls, it all enhances the experience and drags you down into the depths of hell itself. You'll sit there and play to your heart's content, you will. And without realizing it, before you know it, you've played this game for hours on stream. And your stream is suddenly lasting an hour or two longer than normal. But people are enjoying yourself, and so are you. God damn it, I was so close. In the footage in the background, you're gonna see I was so fucking close in beating that smug bastard Theseus, or Theseus, or whatever the fuck his name is. I don't care. I just want to beat his ass to a pulp. And I was so close to beating him, that even after I stopped the recording for my background footage, I went back and just to completely pummel his ass, because I needed that revenge. I needed that sweet victory. See where I'm going with this? You're gonna get your ass beat regardless, by whatever, even. Like, it doesn't matter what it's gonna be. It could be just the smallest enemy, one of those little magic fuckers that blast their beams at you in little balls, whatever. Or it could be one of the big guys that kind of just want to squish you under their big belly. Or it could be a boss. It doesn't matter. Because as soon as you underestimate your opponent or grow a little too overconfident, you're going to get your ass handed to you. Then you're going to die and return, only to find out that you've gathered enough keys to unlock a new weapon, and curiosity gets the better of you. So you experiment on how far you can get with this new shiny toy, only to find out that this new toy means a completely new experience in how you get through the game and its chambers. The power-ups suddenly have a greater or lesser effect. So you're sitting there calculating what would have been the best path to take with the best boons and the power-ups, and maybe you need health because right now you're elbow deep in someone's calling with these big fucking fists that you picked up for this round, and don't have the range that you had with the bow you tried out last time. But shit, look at that. That right there is a door leading to a god that you absolutely adore and will enjoy a good boon from. So now you gotta make choices. And damn it, I suck at making choices. Why else do you think I spent over 300 hours in Cyberpunk, finishing the game at least 3 times with 3 different life paths, because I don't know how to make a choice. And so I had to go back and do things differently because I want to experience everything the game has to offer. And speaking of that, by the way, you might want to check out my review on that. I'll just between you and me, I put a lot of effort in that. I think you'll enjoy it. I think you'll like the game too if you catch my drift and if you listen to my points that I'm making. If you know what I'm saying, I'll link it in the video if I remember to figure out how. But back to the game. As you might have gathered by now, boons are blessings from gods that can enhance multiple aspects of your journey. They can completely change the way you experience your first attempt or your 100th attempt. Doesn't matter. You're gonna escape this hellhole by the power of the gods that will help you on your journey. If you dip even big toe in the water and peek at YouTube for a moment, you'll find endless videos of builds by amazing creators that will completely change the way you even look at the game, and that you might even be able to try out given the opportunity, given your luck factor. Because as you can see in my gameplay, it's both random as it's fixed. But you'll figure that out once you start to get a hang of the game yourself. You'll kind of see small patterns here and there of how you can manipulate certain aspects of that RNG. Now, for a game that I was talked into playing by my good friend Noct, I was blown away with how much I got in return. From the high octane gameplay, to the deeply weaved in story and lovable characters that you encounter, to the absolutely ear-gasm providing soundtracks of the game. And you guessed it, that's what I'm talking about next. If you haven't gathered by now, what you've been listening to this entire review has been my favorite songs from that soundtrack. And this entire score was composed by the talented mind that is Darren Korb, who, before I even played Hades, never even heard of, and is now a mainstay in my to-go-to Spotify playlist whenever I'm in the car or doing chores around the house. Hell, even when writing this review and the last one, you know the one I'm talking about, I had him playing to set the mood and help me along the way. And even then, he's not the only talented soul who worked on this game. See, the vocals of Ashley Barrett powered the singing voice of the lovely Eurydice. You might have already seen her in the gameplay in the background. Now, she took me completely off guard when I first entered her room. It was on stream, and in complete awe, I had no idea what to say. All I could do was stand and listen. Just listen. And from the get-go, I knew I was adding that to my Spotify playlist. That's how good it was. See, this game in all of its glory does the almost unthinkable. Effortless, it almost seems in the way it manages to create an experience in which nothing feels out of place. And even as some areas will make your blood boil, the reward for finally persevering feels so good. You'll find yourself returning for more within the blink of an eye. And even I, once I'm done recording this review, I'm actually gonna play some more Hades because my fingers got the taste back of what it's like to beat Theseus into a pulp, if you know what I mean. Anyway, this wraps up my review. If you could do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike if you dislike the video. Let me know in the comment section below, which gods are your favorite, which boons are your favorite, you got a favorite weapon, favorite character, least favorite character, what's your favorite boss, which attempt, like how many attempts did it take you before you beat Hades. But you're gonna love the soundtrack I put at the end of this video. So take care. Don't mind it. It's not padding. I don't even want to call it padding. I just want you to experience this soundtrack for a bit. This particular song. So yeah, enjoy yourself. Have a great day. Stay safe. Catch you guys in the next one or on my Twitch. Peace out.